Yes, now today our topic is dispersal of seeds, and then we'll study about the new plants growing from other parts of the plants. Earlier we have studied about the germination of seeds, and after getting the favorable conditions, the seeds germinate into a new plant. First of all, the seeds start growing, it grows out the radicle and plumule. Plumule goes upwards towards the sunlight that grows into stem, and the radicle, it goes towards the soil to get water and minerals. But then what is the dispersal? Means scattering away of the seeds. Now why does the plant require this? This is because that all the seeds, the plant do not get enough air, water, sunlight and space to grow when it falls down near to the parent plant. You know, the plants and trees grow hundreds of seeds. So all the seeds, if they start growing near to the parent plant, they will not get enough food. Means they will not get enough sunlight, water, space and air. So what will happen? Either they will not survive at all, or they will be very weak plants. They will grow into very weak plants. So for that, nature has given some agents which take away the seeds from the parent plant so that they get enough air, sunlight, water and space to grow into healthy plant. Now we will study here what are the agents of the seed dispersal. Now first of all, we will see that this is the dispersal by the winds. Now when the seeds are dispersed by the wind, means the seeds are very light in weight, they are not heavy, and they have some wings like structure or feather like structure on their bodies, means on the seeds, which help them to float in the air and go away from the parent plant. Now like here we will see cotton, madar, heptage, etc. Now next we will see that by water. Now the next agent is water. Now the lotus and coconut, these are the examples. Now how coconut and lotus are dispersed by water. You see, the coconut is very heavy, and generally it grows near to the water body. It may be a sea or a pond like that. So what happens when, and it has got a fibrous coating outside. So when this coconut fruit falls down into the water, it starts floating because of the fibrous covering outside. It does not drown, and later on at some place it gets stuck up on the bank into the soil and grow into a new plant. And with the lotus, now lotus, again in lotus fruit, even if you have seen that it's very spongy, so it helps the fruit to float in the water, and later on the seeds get settled at the bottom in the soil, in the water bed, and they grow into a new plant. Now the third one we will see by animals. Now in animals we will see that the seeds are dispersed by the birds, human beings and animals. Okay, so the human beings and animals, they eat some fruits like cherries and mango, and after eating the food they throw away, but they don't eat always near to the plant, parent plant. They eat it somewhere else. So when they eat and throw the seed, that if the seed gets favorable condition, it grows into a new plant. And also there are some plants which has got some hooks or spine kind of structure on the seeds, like xanthium, tiger nail and spear grass. So these kind of seeds get stuck up to the clothes of the human being or the body hair of the animals or the tail of the animals, and they are carried away along with them to far other places, and there they are, if they get enough favorable conditions, means proper amount of space, air, sunlight and moisture or water, then they grow into a new plant. Now birds. Now how do birds disperse? Now birds eat some fruits, like you can see the which have got very tiny seeds like guava, etc., and they cannot digest the seeds. Now when they throw out these seeds come out of the birds through the droppings, and wherever the bird flies away and their droppings come out, then these seeds are dispersed in that place and then germinates if it gets a favorable condition. Now we will today also study about the new plants that grow from other parts of the plants apart from the seeds. Okay. So this can be from the roots, from the stem and the leaves. Now let us see. Now first we will see the stem. The stem like sugarcane, rose, hibiscus, etc. So here we can take the cutting of the stem and about 8 to 9 inches, and if we put in the soil and it gets all the favorable conditions, it will grow into a new plant. The second one, this one we will see that some plants also grow from the underground stem. So those examples are onion, ginger, potato. So though they grow inside the soil, but they are underground stem, they are not roots. So in the potato plant we see that we can see some black spots in them, they are called eye, and if we cut a piece of surrounding this eye and put in the soil, and after some time, or we sometimes see on the potato only we can see some buds are coming out, some new plants. So if we put in the soil, that will grow into a new plant. And next we will see about the new plants growing from the root. Now here we can see that from the root which plants grow? Sweet potato and carrot. And later on we will also see that here some plants growing from the leaf like bryophyllum. Okay. Now bryophyllum leaves, here you can see in the diagram that on the edge, on the seed leaf margin, you can see some plants growing out. So in some plants from the leaf also new plants can grow. Okay.